What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Celebrity Overdose. The rapper previously known as Kanye West released a controversial music video showing him killing Kardashian's fiancé Pete Davidson just hours after she was pronounced legally single during a Wednesday court hearing connected to her divorce from Ye. Let's look at Kanye West exposes Pete Davidson's disturbing past. Number 6. Kanye West exposes Pete Davidson's disturbing past. The video is just the latest example of West's troubling internet conduct, which has escalated in recent weeks, with West even admitting that he may have come off as harassing Kim at times. While some followers have condemned West's latest postings, others have continued to tolerate and even justify his troubling conduct. On Twitter, user @CalvinClark1 said, "I believe it's ludicrous to imply this is dangerous to Pete. It's just another manifestation of his exaggerated creative expression, which he's been doing for decades. It's about his marriage coming to an end." Fans have witnessed similar conduct from West in the past. Take, for example, his representation of a naked Taylor Swift in his 2016 video for Famous. However, experts believe we mustn't disregard his recent social media assault on Kardashian and Davidson, especially because it sends the incorrect message to individuals who have been harassed or abused in their relationships. Many survivors I talk with are traumatized not just by Kanye's conduct, but also by individuals who laugh at his unsettling outbursts, says Tina Swithin, author of Divorcing a Narcissist. It's worrisome with someone like Kanye because he has millions of followers, but also he doesn't appear to have a filter. Some survivors agreed with the attitude expressed on social media and pointed out the music video's potentially harmful connotations. "I can no longer sit back and stay quiet as a survivor of domestic violence. It isn't a work of art." One person wrote, "It's upsetting, terrifying, and wrong." Another suggested that survivors stay off social media for today to escape the buzz around the music video for easy. Number 5. Is Kanye getting a free pass? According to Swithin, some followers may forgive this conduct only because he's Kanye West. However, apart from his music, much of his appeal stems from his outspoken personality. He frequently deviates from the norm and isn't hesitant to express unpopular viewpoints. His newest dig at Davidson coincides with the release of his Netflix documentary, which has spurred many admirers to praise and remember the rapper's abilities. "It's important to take the veiled threat seriously," Swithin adds. "Stalkers and obsessive admirers abound in the realm of celebrity. He has them and she has them, and when he publishes videos promoting violence against someone, there's a good chance he'll have a follower who wants to hurt Pete Davidson." But, according to Swithin, it's possible to be compassionate while holding individuals accountable for their acts. It's also vital to think about the mental health of people subjected to this conduct, such as Davidson, who has spoken out about his borderline personality disorder. "I have a lot of compassion for those who have mental health concerns," Swithin adds, "but I also believe that there should be measures to protect a prospective victim like Kim or Pete." Number 4. It's time we call it what it is. Physical abuse isn't the only type of abuse. It can be both emotional and psychological, according to Swithin. His actions are characteristic of an abuser, and we need to call it what it is: abuse. The truth is that a person may use social media to stalk, threaten, and harass their ex-partners. In a court declaration last week, Kardashian said that her ex's social media posts have caused her mental pain. Ye tends to put himself into Kardashian's narrative, dominate her narrative, and reattach himself to her, according to Natalie Liu, publisher of the self-help blog Baggage Reclaim. He swings back and forth between expressing his wish to reconcile with Kardashian and insulting her. It's a mentality of, do you think you can just go on and flaunt your new partner in front of me and appear to have moved on? I'm going to make sure you can't go on because I'm simply going to keep telling everyone that you've injured me, that I still love you, and that I'm the wounded party, Liu stated. Being on the receiving end of it might seem forceful and manipulative. Swithin recognizes the importance of avoiding feeding into this habit by giving it undue attention, but it's also important to acknowledge the gravity of his chillingly explicit threats. Nothing about the circumstance qualifies as a celebrity divorce. According to Swithin, this is what it's like to divorce a narcissist or abuser, and it's past time we call it what it is: a nightmare, according to Swithin. Watching Kanye supporters approve or normalize his acts and behaviors is unpleasant, and those who continue to enable him are equally complicit. Number 3. Kanye's public comments against Pete and Easy song release. While Kanye first kept his criticisms to parental conflicts, his rage rapidly transferred to Kim's new companion, referring to Pete as Skeet and posting other derogatory comments about the cartoonist on the internet. The Game, the second video on YouTube, portrays a bleeding monkey beating an animated Pete to the ground as the comedian wears a sweater with the word Skeet on the front. Some of the comments were less friendly. "No, you will never see my children," West tweeted with a screenshot of a text conversation between him and Davidson on February 13th. The next day, West encouraged his Instagram followers that if they love him, they should scream at the loser at the top of your lungs and say Kim Ye forever if they saw Davidson in person. Since then, all these posts have been removed. West also took to Instagram to share a snapshot of a text conversation with Kardashian. "You're creating a dangerous and frightening situation, and someone will injure Pete, and it will all be your responsibility," she wrote. "Upon my wife's request, please don't do anything physical to Skeet," he said on Instagram. As West chops the roses off a mostly buried Pete Davidson's head, we see a trunk full of flowers identical to the one used in West's Valentine's Day tribute to Kardashian. West is also shown cradling a severed head in parts of the aesthetically and thematically gloomy music video. "Everyone lived happily ever after, except Skeet, you know who," reads the caption at the film's end. "JK, he's okay," says another panel. On Thursday, Davidson didn't reply to a request for comment, but several of his followers spoke out in support of him. Director James Gunn wrote, "For the record, Pete Davidson is one of the nicest, loveliest individuals I know. He treats everyone around him with respect and is a very giving, compassionate, and hilarious soul." Number 2. Pete Davidson and Kim get together. Kim and Davidson were photographed holding hands on a theme park ride in October 2021. Kim had made an appearance on Saturday Night Live only a few weeks before. They'd be seen doing numerous things together over the following several months, including seeing Spider-Man No Way Home and vacationing to the Bahamas. In an interview with People magazine last month, Pete Davidson officially referred to Kardashian as his girlfriend for the first time. After more than 6 years of marriage, Kim Kardashian filed for divorce from Kanye West in February of 2021. On March 2nd, a Los Angeles court pronounced Kardashian legally single the same day Kanye launched his Easy music video. Number 1. Kim Kardashian reportedly furious with Kanye West over his disturbing video bearing Pete Davidson. Kanye West's Easy music video, which depicts the musician burying her lover Pete Davidson alive, has reportedly enraged Kim Kardashian. The frightening animated film was released only hours after a US judge declared Kim legally single more than a year after she filed for divorce from Kanye. In the video, Kanye grabs Pete, puts a bag over his head, ties him up, and throws him on the back of a truck before burying him alive. Kanye ends the video by tossing seeds at his love rival while flowers bloom on his head. Fans were outraged when the video was released this week, with sources close to Kim noting how disturbed she was by the terrible content. Kim is unhappy because she feels it's just too aggressive, a source told People. According to People, the insider added, "She's furious with Kanye for doing this. She's utterly fed up with it all and wants it to end." West's disturbing preoccupation with Davidson is a new low for the rapper, whose career highs were recently highlighted by the Netflix documentary Genius, a Kanye trilogy. The divide between the old Kanye and the new Kanye has never been more evident. Let me know your thoughts regarding all of this, and if you enjoyed the video, let us know by hitting that like button, and if you want more stuff like this going forward, then make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have that bell icon pressed so you can catch up on more juicy content like this going forward. And as always, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now!